Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra February 4, 2022. The world is truly a small place. Today you could discover this to be true in your personal life. In an improbable circumstance, you could find yourself bumping into someone that you rarely see. This could be a relative, an old college buddy, or a client from another state. Coincidences like this can bring you a special opportunity to connect with someone, so take some time to reach out to them. This is a good day to focus on your relationships with your family members. Maybe you need to pay some attention to a relative who misses you. Talk to your parents or siblings and connect with them in a loving way. Or spend some time with your nieces and nephews if you have any who live nearby. At home, you could experience a special feeling of closeness with your spouse or romantic partner. Today's aspects are suggesting that you take a good hard look at the state of your ego. Are you too proud or too humble? Buddhist wise men and women say that the path to spiritual fulfillment lies in knowing how to build a healthy ego while at the same time developing a part of oneself completely foreign to the ego. Are you working hard at this? Visits from friends, neighbors, or relatives could take up a large portion of your day, and you could receive a number of phone calls. Some of the news you receive might be a bit disconcerting, as someone may be ill and need some cheering up. Or else a friend could come around and cheer you up with some good news. You are probably looking and feeling good, and are very communicative and full of ideas for investment. Expect a busy day. Whether a pleasant family get-together is on the cards or a celebration with friends today is perfect for socializing. Just as you enjoy the company of others, they like being with you too. Friends and family know exactly how much you mean to them and value your company. Be yourself today, because they accept you just as you are, loving you and trusting in you. All this drama is getting a little overwhelming. Today you'll meet someone new and intriguing who can lead you in another direction should you choose to pursue the option. It might be a nice change of pace. Looking for the right person for a long time, you may not have found the ideal partner yet, but the likelihood of meeting them is promising and too good for you to miss. Give yourself a push and summon all your seductive sex appeal. Be prepared for the next opportunity you get to win over that special someone. It is often said that Gemini energy feeds on strong emotions, and situations that require some daring are an excellent source of such excitement. That's the key to understanding the day ahead. True, you can expect some hair-raising encounters, but how better to show off your skills either as an employee or as a passionate partner. Try not to stress, try to enjoy the day. It's time to understand the situation you are in. You will have to be lucid regarding your family and friends and especially yourself, but you sometimes have problems directing yourself and acting on your desires. Try not to bend to certain constraints that overwhelm you a bit. Instead, be firm with yourself and don't take action unless you are totally convinced it is right for you. Issues from the past are likely to rear their ugly heads today. No, it is not pretty. In fact, it is frustrating to have to deal once again with this problem that won't go away. You will be well served to spend some time meditating today. You need to address these issues once and for all, or they will continue to haunt your life. You are fortunate that you have such close friends who will support you through this difficult process. While Mercury, the planet of communication and smart thinking's direct turn in your home and family sector today will give home and family matters the green light, this will have a much broader impact. The year began with 5 planets in retrograde motion, all with their brakes on and all playing their part in slowing things down. One by one those planets turned direct, with Mercury's direct turn today meaning that for the first time since April 2021 there isn't a single planet in the solar system in retrograde motion. Things are not only set to get busier on the home front, but with life in general. Just a day before the moon is due to make its second visit to your relationship sector for the year, Mercury, the planet of communication, turns direct today. This will make it easier to give your emotional responses and relationships a voice, while reducing the potential for mixed messages and misunderstandings. A grand trine forms in the cosmos early this morning as the Libra moon, Saturn, and North Node all share positive energy with one another. The vibes here can help us find peace in the work that needs to be done on our path moving forward, bringing an element of clarity and understanding when it comes to personal or professional goals. Since some people will be asleep when these aspects occur, you should take a moment to think about your dreams when you wake up. It's possible the universe sent you a few guiding messages while you were wandering through the dream realms. Later, the moon faces off with healing asteroid Chiron. It's important that you put your needs first during this time and try not to be a people pleaser, especially if it impinges on your ability to take care of yourself. On the other end of this aspect, you'll want to make sure you're not being insensitive or dismissive of how others are feeling. If you find yourself in a conflict during the first part of the day, remove yourself from the situation until this evening when the vibe lightens up a bit. Tonight, take some time to lean into love and self-care. Check in with your mind, body, and soul and look for ways to bring any unbalanced elements of your energy back to where they should be. In the pre-dawn hours, the moon enters Libra, ending its void which began yesterday evening. At this time, we have renewed energy to kickstart projects dreamt up while the moon was in imaginative Pisces, but we can also make more work for ourselves by rushing through tasks or running roughshod over people who get in our way. While we can trust our head to steer us in the correct direction, we should aim to be heart-centered in our approach. The next 2 days are an excellent time for starting things, but not for seeing them through if they require extensive planning or patience. Also before dawn, Leo Mars forms a square to Ceres in Taurus, activating a T-square with retrograde Jupiter in Aquarius. The opposition between Mars and Jupiter will be exact tomorrow. This transit presents a conflict between two fundamental human instincts, self-preservation and the reflex to protect those we care about. We believe others must submit to us so we can help them. If they refuse our help, we lose our purpose, so we interpret this as defiance, an insult, or a threat. If someone does permit us to assist them, we will make sure they don't forget it. Reminders of how giving and generous we are subtly imply that we are owed a debt of gratitude, which inevitably breeds resentment, making the other party wish they hadn't asked in the first place. We should monitor our actions closely today. Self-reflection is the only way to determine whether we are out of line or overstepping another's boundaries.